well, maybe the Super League isn't happening anymore. Yo, what's up guys, it's Ben and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the European Super League and the recent news on it, because it's been blown up recently. It's been taking all the headlines of football. Unless you've been living on a rock, you probably should know what the European Super League is. It's a breakaway league that the top teams in Europe have decided to make behind everyone's back, really. It's kind of snaky, to be honest, of all these teams and all these greedy owners that have decided to make this thing to steal all the TV rights away from, all the smaller clubs in all the football. Anyway, what is the Super League? Well, it's a league where you can't get relegated from. It'd be from the Europeans' best, and it would just take in all the TV rights and, all the watchers from globally around the world. It would make billions and billions. And, it was just a way for these greedy owners to earn more and more, just to ruin the game of football as much as possible. This would have knock-on effects on the rest of the football league. Like, say for example, if they go and do this Super League, still they would be they would not be in the Premier League. They'd have to play in the Super League, which means that they take all the TV rights all the way to the Super League instead of on the Premier League. And then if there's less Premier League, there'll be less Championship, less League One, and less League Two, and then less money, less revenue coming into these smaller teams. And, like, coronavirus has been bad for a lot of these teams. There's a lot of teams in League One, League Two that have almost been going under. And this would just be the cherry on top to probably liquidate a few more clubs. Like, we've had Bury and Bolton coming very close, but Bury actually going under a few years back, and because of the greedy owners. And the greedy owners, it's not even really their fault. It's the greedy owners at the top stealing it away from the poor. So, football created by the poor but stolen by the rich. It's a very sad story, this, and it's I hope it won't happen. It's unlikely at this point now, due to the fact that Man City and Chelsea, out of the big six, two out of the big six have actually decided to leave the European Super League. Brilliant scenes from the Chelsea fans as they're celebrating not being in the Super League anymore. And you've just got to think who's going to be next, right? The whole point of the Super League was kind of to focus on the top six, like the big six from the Premier League. They were kind of like the main teams going into the Super League, the main like source of income and like viewers worldwide. And without Man City and Chelsea, who's going to be next? I reckon that Tottenham or Arsenal could be next, but I feel like Man United and Liverpool are kind of the catalysts here. They're the ones pulling the strings from behind. And I feel like, because they're the ones that are still kind of highly linked with it, highly in it. But I don't know, it could still be cancelled now because less teams. They're trying to get 15 teams to play in this league, and they've already lost 2. How are they going to get 5 more? I don't know where they're going to pull these teams from, because they're not going to be Europe's elite, because they'll just be pulling teams where they can. So I feel like it has to get cancelled, surely. There's just only a matter of time before we get that notification on a sports app and we see that the European Super League has finally been cancelled. This probably come around to the amazing work from all the fans around the world. I've just got to congratulate it, to be honest. Like, the Leeds fans the other day, the Leeds players, standing for it. The Chelsea fans today protesting. However, protesting against the players and the managers. Like, it's very unfair, to be honest. Like, if you think about it, it's been in these owners. They've been doing it for years. These owners, they've been planning this Super League, and the managers and the players found out at the same time as us. Like, I feel like it's very unfair to take out a blame on us just because they're there all the time. They're there at the stadium all the time doing their job, and the owners only come here like once every year or something. They never turn up, really. They're never really there. It's not even like they're part of the club. And I think it's just shocking, to be honest, that the owners are like this. But we really shouldn't be taking out on the players, to be honest. I've seen a lot of players come out and say that they actually are very much against it. Klopp said he didn't really like it. He didn't really like the idea of it. However, Liverpool are still in it. Guardiola said that it goes against the rule of sport. There's no competition. You can't get relegated. Like, what's the point, really? And loads of Liverpool players now coming out speaking about it and saying how it's really bad, and they don't want to be a part of it, to be honest. And you can see that, you know, it's just the owners pulling the strings. No one really wants this. I haven't seen a single person, Twitter or Instagram, looking on social media and stuff, that actually agrees with the Super League. Like, I see no one that does. It's clearly just a massive money grab for the people at the top. I mean, to be honest, these owners, if they join, would have got 3.5 billion. And yeah, that's probably why Man City left as well as Chelsea. They don't need the 3.5 billion, to be honest. They got Shaq Mansour. They've got massive oil money coming in. So they should be well off, to be honest. But anyway, linking back, going a bit off topic there, you know, the fans, it's all got to be down to the fans, to be honest, because, you know, literally, probably half an hour after the fans were protesting like mad outside Chelsea Stadium, Chelsea did announce that they are leaving it, and then Man City followed suit. We just got to see who's going to be next. I reckon, as I said before, that Spurs will be next due to the fact that they, to be honest, are Spurs really even a Big Six club? I didn't think that they would probably get into that, but they somehow managed to get into the Super League. So I think that they probably got to go next. Them or Arsenal, it's got to be next, because I feel like Liverpool and Man U are the real puller of the strings.
12 seconds later.
Just in now, Ed Woodward has resigned for Man U. Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. I was going off on a bit of a tangent there, but I'm coming back now with some big news. Ed Woodward resigned. So the Man United owner has resigned from Man United. It's a massive story, because obviously I was talking about before when Liverpool, Man United being one of them Big Six clubs that were kind of pulling the strings from behind. However, Ed Woodward, he's resigned. And, you know, you kind of got to feel bad for the Man United fans now, because Ed Woodward was just left in the middle of this massive predicament, this massive story. And, you know, especially now when they're still in it, who's gonna take them out of it now? I feel like it has to get cancelled. Man United are in a massive mess without an owner now, to be honest. And this news is huge. This will probably turn the tables now. It could be Man United be the next team to leave the Super League now. Who knows, to be honest. I probably know as much as you guys when I'm going to be uploading this. I'm going to be uploading it quite late after the Blackburn match. And I'm looking at all this now, and it's pretty overwhelming to take in, you know. Just yesterday we've been told that the Super League was definitely going to happen, you know. It was all confirmed. All the teams were ready for it, and it was just shocking. It was probably one of the worst days in football history. And now we've come back to maybe one of the best when we realise it might be being cancelled. So, you know, we've just got to keep up with it, keep up to date with stories. I might be doing another video on this in a few days' time, maybe, to give you guys another update and see how this new European Super League is going down. You know, some of the Spanish clubs, some of the some of the Italian clubs, they might be leaving soon as well, you know. Like, you just got to see who's next. What dominoes are going to fall in place to make it so that this European Super League does fold. Anyway, guys, make sure to keep trying to cancel this European Super League. It's still not over yet. We still got to play our part, you know, go all over social media, you know. Obviously, with the protests and the fans, keep doing it, but, you know, just keep it a bit peaceful, you know. We don't really like the violent side of it, you know. That's pushing it a bit too far, especially when you're putting it on the players and the managers. I feel like it's very unfair. But, you know, keep going it, guys. Everyone out there that is a football fan around the world, everyone knows how bad this situation could have been, and how bad the situation still can be, you know. It still could happen. It's a very real thing. So, you know, it's very serious. And I hope that now Man City and Chelsea have left, that a few others will follow suit and we will be able to get our football back. Because I feel like we've not had football for quite a while now, ever since the 21st century, you know, all the TV money coming in with the new Premier League. It's just been going up and up and up, like ticket prices going up. The price of watching football has been going up. It's just awful, and I feel like ever since the start of this uprising in price for football, it's just been ruining the game. You know, football's been taking further and further away from the fans, and it's just very unfair. And I think that now they've just pushed the line. They've definitely pushed the boundaries of what these greedy chairmen can do. They feel like they can just come in, all these American owners come in and use their style of football in the MLS that they use when you can't get relegated. Who wants to watch that? That is boring. You're not going to change our 100 and almost 160 years of proper football in England. Anyway guys, that's it for this video, to be honest. If you want to see more of these videos where I just talk about general topics, this has been a massive one. I couldn't not cover this one, to be honest. It's one of the biggest stories in years, maybe decades of football, to be honest. So I'm going to have to cover it. And so if you guys want another one, what guys want more updates, you know, I'll be uploading probably again in a few days to give a few updates. You know, by then a few might have left. Just now guys, as I'm editing the video, I've just seen the massive news that every single Premier League club has managed to pull out of the European Super League. This is Liverpool, Manchester United, Man City, Chelsea, Spurs and Arsenal. There are still the Spanish and Italian leagues still in there, but I think Milan have pulled out as well, and Atletico are going to decide tomorrow. So it's a massive day for football, and I'm very happy because it seems that football is finally back, and we can finally maybe forget about this whole situation. It's been pretty awful, to be honest, this whole thing, and I'm just glad that it should be over now. And yeah, I'm just very happy, and hopefully we can go back to normal Premier League soon enough and next season. Anyways, make sure to subscribe if you're new. You know, it's free and it means a lot to me if you could. You know, if you subscribe and put the bell icon on, then you'll be able to get notified when I probably upload the next update video about this subject in a few days' time. Also, make sure to check out my second channel in the top link in the description. It would mean a lot to me. I do like gaming and stuff on there. You can check it out if you want, guys. I'll hopefully try to get more subscribers on there and I'll upload more, you know what I mean. Also, check out my Twitter and Instagram at BenHarrisYT. It mean a lot, you know. Updates on Sheffield Wednesday and other stuff like the European Super League, and just when I upload, probably faster than a bell, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, please do make sure to follow me on there as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Again.